In this demonstration, we will look at the ligand search functionalities in GPCRdb. Ligands can be searched either by using the receptor, so selecting a receptor and getting a table showcasing all the ligands that are interacting with that specific receptor, or searching directly for the ligand and getting the information of the ligand. The latter has been recently added in the newest release of GPCRdb, and we will focus on that. So by selecting ligand by query, you will be pointed to this selection page, and in the search bar you can type either the ligand name, the database ID, or the structure of the ligand of interest. So you can see by typing dopamine, you will get the list of ligands that have dopamine in their name, but also you can search by database ID. And bear in mind that different databases have different ID systems, so the same ID will point to different ligands, as in this case. By searching for the ID 2202, you will see that Guide to Pharmacology, Drug Central, and PubChem points to 3 different ligands. Or you can paste the INCHI key, as in this case, and you will see that it will point to the dopamine. By clicking on the ligand, you will be forwarded to the ligand info page, where you have the structure of the ligand of interest, information on its structure, so SMILES and INCHI key, chemical properties, drug properties, and external database connection. Also, we have information if we have PDB of the structure and also ligand site mutations. Furthermore, down the page we have a table listing the bioactivity divided by either affinity and potency, listing the different databases where the data has been retrieved, the values of the activity, the type, and the information about the receptor that has been targeted by this specific ligand. And the same is true also for the potency values. The second option, or the oldest option for ligand searching, is by receptor query. And by clicking on that link, you will be pointed to this selection table, whereas you can select your receptor and showcasing the number of ligands for targeting this specific receptor. You will have in the table a count showing the total number of ligands targeting that specific receptor and the subdivision of drugs that have been approved or in chemical trials. There are 2 options for the table showing, the compact one and the extended one. They differ for the number of columns that are shown, where the compact one is more strict, has less information compared to the extended one. By clicking on the link, you will get to the calculated table, and you can see the table is still divided in tabs, dividing the potency values from the affinity values to avoid mix-up of information. The table is structured to have ligands information, such as common name, when you can hover it and get the structure of the ligand, the GPCRdb ID that we will pinpoint to the ligand info page as we shown before, the number of vendors, and the reference ligand if there is. Furthermore, we have receptor information, assay information, and chemical information down the line till the DOI when it's present. Also, we have information for the affinity, and we want to highlight the fold selectivity and the number of tested GPCRs. So we have a value when has been more than 1 GPCR tested for the specific ligand, and we can calculate the fold selectivity of either affinity or potency towards this specific receptor for that specific ligand.